Hey, my lovelies. I hope you are all safe and well. It's Mitch here. I'm just coming on to do this Monday's guidance reading. Just want to say, before we look at the cards, a huge thank you to everybody that came to support me over the weekend's sort of shenanigans and all the magical bits and pieces that were happening. So Friday night I was in Carpe Noctem, and we had some beautiful reconnections from the world of spirit. So that was a lovely evening. I even had my own little cheeky reconnection with a loved one in spirit, in a way, because one of the clients knew my granddad, and she had this lovely photograph of her dad and my dad when they were in like younger years. So that was just really special. Oh, that was like so off the cuff, but it was like really, really beautiful because I just felt a bit of my granddad had been gifted back. So even as mediums, we still miss our loved ones, you know? So that was really quite special, actually. And then on Saturday, I was over in Burnham-on-Sea at the Collective Dreams. Wow, you guys made me work. It was a full-on day, beautiful day, magical day of reconnections with the world of spirit and beautiful guidance with the tarot. I was lucky enough to have a cheeky catch-up and lunch date with beautiful Dawn, the energy witch. Bear with me, I'm going to cough. I'm not feeling ill, but I'm just feeling a little bit. I think it's this constant change of weather. It's like so beautiful and sunny one minute, then it's raining the next. It's doing not some good stuff to my throat. So I'm not ill, but my throat was particularly, if you know what I mean. So that was amazing. And then, yeah, we find ourselves today. I feel like I'm on a very, very witchy week this week. So much cool stuff is happening, which I'll talk to you about very soon. But obviously with the idea and the magic of the witchiness coming in, I thought this week we've got to work with the cheeky witches runes. So I'm going to do witches runes today instead of cards. So I'm going to have a quick swig of drink. Bear with me, guys. Sorry, I just know I've got like a gremlin in my throat. Let's see if that clears it. Oh, hate it when like you're just don't feel good. Right, okay. So like I say, witches runes, let's see what's happening. So we're going to channel these for the highest of good. Let's see what the message is this week. Let's see what we need to know about. Let's see where the energies are taking us. Okay, we're going into the energy of the moon. The moon is quite magical. It's quite psychic when it sort of shows up for us. It's a little bit like the sort of the moon in tarot, really. Sometimes with the moon, it can reveal, it can expose anything that's been hidden from view. So this week you may find that there are some things coming to the surface, things that you hadn't expected, things that you maybe weren't fully prepared for, that there could be a little bit of a warning with that. But also the moon is about being able to sort of clear, to cleanse, to sort of remove anything unwanted. So I think there's like a sort of double part message to this. I definitely think it's a time for magic. It's a time for illumination. The moon's very intuitive, very psychic. So we have this kind of constant theme at the moment of like really trusting your gut intuition on things, and it's listening to both the spoken words but also the unspoken words. So if you're getting certain feelings about something, even if it looks really good on paper and you're not really sure why you'd be feeling this way, if you are feeling off, if you are feeling a bit negative with something, just know and trust there could be a reason, there could be some deeper energy kind of going on there that represents this. But you know, so sort of cleansing, clearing, definitely sort of harnessing and sharpening that sort of intuitive, psychic, sort of almost mediumistic senses that you have and that you carry. So yeah, just an interesting one. Like I say, it's not bad, but it's not necessarily always good either. It's like things happen where we sometimes feel, oh, that's a bit disappointing. Do you know what I mean? And it's the knowledge and it's the wisdom of it. So you have the power to move forward because the moon is all healing as well. It's like this real healing to allow and to bring back in that illumination. But I think it's just that disappointment of like, I don't want to have to feel this, and then you do feel it, and then it becomes apparent, and it's like, oh gosh, okay. Sorry, someone, I don't think, I'm about to do a reading after this, and Someone's standing behind me. I don't know if you can see how hot my face is going. I feel like I'm sweating. Like someone's like literally making me have my own summer over here. Oh dear. But yeah, I can definitely feel there's a spirit. I'm literally doing a reading after this recording, and someone's just come in waiting basically, and they're making me feel hot. Nothing to do with this rune, but yeah, how random. There we go. Anyway, so I hope that makes a little bit of sense. So this week, I think, be fabulous, shine bright, be aware of any sort of foul play, any negative energies, but have the intuitive sense to listen, to hold space before we react, and we can deal with it. I think that's what's going on this week a little bit, really. Okay, so what do I want to let you know about? A couple of cheeky shouts before I end this video. So the main one this week, like I say, it's a very witchy week. So on Saturday, I am back over at Carpe Noctem, the Witch's Emporium, one of the most magical places to work. Such a beautiful space. I feel so lucky to have it as a temporary office when I sort of roll in every time. So we have 4 spaces left for readings this Saturday. So if you want to come and see me for a private in-person session in Frome, pop over to Carpe Noctem website. You can do a booking. It shows you the times that are available. Get a space filled. It'd be great to see you there. And then on Sunday, Mother's Day, the big one, the new version of Witches Markets and Psychic Fairs in Westbury, Wiltshire is happening. So this is the official handover from mine to Bex's sort of energy, if you like, even though we're still going to work together and collaborate. So there'll always be kind of both of ours, but yeah, there's just an official crossover now. So really excited for this. So it's going to be free entry, 11 o'clock until 4 o'clock. It's at the White Horse View, Westbury. I have personally quite a few spaces left for private readings, which never happens. Not sure if it's because it's Mother's Day or if it's just how the energy is. And, you know, a lot of the time people never get an opportunity to just walk in on the day and actually put their name down with me. But you might get that this time round. So pre-bookings are still being taken. So if you want to pre-book a space to come and see me there, of course we can fit you in. But it's going to be an amazing day. Some really beautiful, magical people are going to be showing up with all their different mystical bits and pieces. So I'm looking forward to it. So I'm going to leave it with you. Keep shining bright. Have a beautiful week ahead. And I will see some of you lovelies as and when very soon. Bye for now.